this comes with Windows 10 Home. What the? Like, come on, let's get rid of that Windows Home. Let's get some Windows Pro. Copy and paste my code from the description. You can also get Office 2019. Just paste my code. Woof. It's Windows Pro time. My God, Google just don't get it. They don't get it at all. It's like they got a chromosome missing. What are you doing, Google? Righto, tell you there, champs. And did you see the Google Pixel event? Well, it actually looks like quite a solid phone, but I'm going to tell you why it's a rip-off, why no one's going to buy it, and I just want to talk about why Google are just insistent on doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Now, first things first, this is going to be a killer phone. It actually looks like a really good phone, especially for still photography. You know, video, again, no 4K 60, no extended dynamic range. Come on, Google, get with it with the video, man. We want 4K 60. Expensive, way too expensive. I mean, you've got to earn your stripes with these sort of things. I mean, there are certain companies that can charge, you know, the full flagship price. And this is supposed to be a flagship phone, and they cut a lot of corners, and I'll tell you about them in a sec. And I assume that Google want to sell this to a mass market. They're selling it in more carriers now, so maybe they might be able to sell more, but the last Pixel didn't sell. What makes them think that this one will sell? Because there's nothing here that's going to make you want to buy a Pixel over why you wouldn't have bought a Pixel last year with the Pixel 3. There's nothing here to entice you. I just want to show you something here, and just go on the tech specs here and why it's a rip-off. First of all, you know, if we go to the OnePlus 7T, 90Hz display, you know, the Pixel has the 90Hz display as well. Now, the camera's not as good in this. It's just, that's how it is. It's not as good, but I would dare say the video would be as good. You know, if we just have a look at this, the OnePlus 7T, the bill of materials for producing this phone has a, you know, more expensive processor, has a 55 plus, it has more RAM, it has 3 cameras. So the bill of materials for producing this phone would be more than the Pixel, okay? Yeah, it's 200 US cheaper. 200 US cheaper. Come on, are you kidding me? And the fact that I can buy an iPhone for $700, an iPhone 11, and the Pixel is $100 more, seriously, that is just suicide. You cannot release a Pixel that has cut corners and is not giving you value for money for $100 more than an iPhone. I don't know where they think that they're so good that they can just start charging flagship prices without doing the hard work. I mean, who would have bought a Huawei a few years ago? Now, you know, Huawei have earned their stripes. They've got into the mind share. They're innovating. They have all these, you know, they invented the night sight, or the, you know, the night photography. They have the best sensors. They have, you know, custom silicone. They have all these sort of things that, you know, make it worth buying a Huawei. But with Pixel, what do they got? You know, their thing is the camera, but they've always had a good camera and no one cared about them before. So why would anyone care about them now with the camera? And I'll just show you something here. Let's get into the tech specs here. You know, $100 more expensive than an iPhone. Crazy. $200 more than the OnePlus. But let's have a look at the specs. First of all, they're giving you 2 cameras. That's fine, but no wide angle. I personally actually think the zoom lens is more important, but most people don't, and that's a thing. But if I just go here to connectivity, wireless and whatever, and I have a look here, first of all, it's a 2x2, okay, which is fine. You know, the iPhone is a 2x2, but have a look here. There's no Wi-Fi 6, no AX. Now, the OnePlus, I understand, it's $200 cheaper. They only have 2x2 and they don't have Wi-Fi 6. But the Note 10, which pretty much you can pick up for the same price as the Pixel. I mean, I've seen the Note 10 Plus for $1,100 brand new on Gumtree, and you can always get a deal on them, so you won't be paying that much more for a Note 10. The Note 10 has Wi-Fi 6. The iPhone 11 has Wi-Fi 6. I mean, how is it possible that a phone in 2019 does not have Wi-Fi 6? That is just ludicrous. And there you go. Wi-Fi 6. Wi-Fi 6, it is 2x2 antennas. Now, of course, I think the Samsung Note 10 is 4x4 if I'm not mistaken. Definitely the iPhone Pro is 4x4. That's the antennas. But if Google think that this phone is going to sell well, they're dreaming. It's way too expensive. It's $200 too expensive. $200 US too expensive. It has to come in at bare minimum the same as the iPhone, or at least $100 cheaper, because I don't know why you would buy this over an iPhone considering it costs $100 more. I don't know, unless you just really want Android or you're into Android. It's just the value's not there. You're not getting what you pay for, and they don't even give you the free storage anymore. Like, they used to give you free full-size storage, and yeah, these are going to be on half-price sale within 6 months, or they're going to have big heavy discounts because there's no way known these are going to sell well. And Google, you don't deserve to sell well because you're not being realistic and getting into the right price point and offering what we want. We want, wide-angled lenses now. We want more cameras. We want more for the price. If you're charging this price, give us 3 cameras. Stop doing this photography stuff where, all right, so your photos look good because you do a lot of stuff in software. But how about giving us a bit of better hardware to start with? So then even your photos could even be better. Or giving us more hardware, or just at least being competitive. Have a look at it. I mean, it's got a big forehead as well. The phone looks like it's upside down. They're using a radar for Face ID. We're using World War II technology. I don't understand, Google. You're not going to sell. These aren't going to sell. It's going to be a good phone. I've actually ordered one, but you're just nuts if you think this is going to sell well, Google. It's just going to be an irrelevant phone, like every other phone you've made in the Pixel era. Us tech nerds will like it because of the photos and stuff like that. But I mean, just the general community, they ain't going to touch this phone. So anyway, what do you guys think of the new Pixel? Let me know down there in the comments. I'll catch you next one. Tally ho.